A new type of kidney disease occurring throughout the world in hot areas is linked with temperature and climate, and may be one of the first epidemics due to global warming. Let me explain. To jog your memory, here is where your kidneys are. Their main function is to filter your blood and to remove waste products and excess fluid from the body through urine. Your kidneys can get chronic kidney disease, otherwise known as CKD. CKD is usually caused by high blood pressure or diabetes. If untreated, it can lead to kidney failure, which is life-threatening. Recently, doctors have seen a new form of CKD appear, of an unknown cause. This is otherwise known as CKDU. It has occurred mostly within agricultural workers in the following countries. There have been confirmed cases in Costa Rica, El Salvador, Guatemala, Nicaragua, India, and Sri Lanka, and there have been possible cases in Thailand, Saudi Arabia, Egypt, South Sudan, Mexico, and the United States. In El Salvador, the epidemic is especially dramatic. Between 2005 and 2012, hospitalizations for CKD jumped by 50%, making it the leading cause of hospitalization in the country, according to the Pan American Health Organization. The number of CKDU cases appears to be increasing in rural hot communities in association with the rise of worldwide temperatures. But why? Doctors believe that there are a few compounding factors. Agricultural workers in these countries have extremely physically demanding jobs that they carry out in hot and humid conditions, with limited shade, limited breaks, and limited access to fresh water. This leads to heat stress, dehydration, and a lack of drinking water. Jason Glazer studies these working conditions closely. He is the CEO of La Isla Network, an organization dedicated to understanding the CKDU epidemic. He describes it this way. In one day, a cane cutter burns as many calories as an ultramarathoner running a half marathon. But they do this every day, for 6 days a week, for 6 months of the year, often in temperatures above 100 degrees Fahrenheit and in high humidity. In addition, this is done without proper rest, proper food, or proper hydration. Doctors believe that people who are chronically dehydrated may not excrete toxins as effectively as those who are well hydrated, therefore leading to a higher concentration of toxins in the kidney. The combination of heat stress, water shortage, and overexertion causes repeated acute kidney injury, which eventually leads to CKD. So, what does this have to do with climate change? The hot and humid environments in which these agricultural workers are located are expected to get even hotter with climate change. Just small changes in average temperature can result in big changes in the extreme heat conditions that they experience. Think of it this way. Here is the distribution of temperature with the mean, or average, temperature in the middle of the graph. Most of the time, the temperatures people experience are close to the determined mean temperature. That's what's happening frequently and therefore expected. Or in other words, that's what's considered as normal. On less frequent occasions, it's colder than the mean or hotter than the mean. And every now and then there is an extreme, a heat wave or cold snap. If we shift the mean to the right, signifying that the average temperature is now warmer than it used to be because of global warming, heat extremes become much more likely to happen, and maybe even hotter than previous extremes in that region. As a result, the warming climate is causing an increase in not only the intensity and likely frequency, but also the potential length of heat wave events. So with this in mind, as you can imagine, agricultural workers are at greater risk to heat-related stress during the workday in a warming climate. Hotter working conditions without adequate hydration and rest breaks can lead to an increased risk of heat stress and dehydration, which this new research is suggesting is directly linked to CKDU cases. With the help of health organizations, researchers are working to mitigate the causes of CKDU in order to improve working conditions currently and going forward. With continued partnerships and collaboration between organizations, climate scientists, and health professionals, we can begin to understand and prepare for the future health impacts of a changing planet. Thanks for watching. For more information, visit www.agci.org.